Good afternoon, Shelly.
Hello, Rabbi.
So let's start with a basic introduction.
My name is Shelly Cohen. I was stationed in Vietnam in 1969 with the 518th Combat Engineers, and I held the rank as a Spec 4. I was there all of 1969, from January to December.
And certainly I want to immediately thank you for your service. It was not an easy time, obviously. But you were telling me the other day about a specific Passover story. Tell me again.
Yes, it happened to be Passover, and I have a Bible that I got when I was bar mitzvahed.
So where were you?
I was stationed outside of Long Bend, on the perimeter, to be exact.
In Vietnam?
In Vietnam.
Yeah.
And I brought my Bible with me, and it was Passover, and I just...
And that was a Bible you had from home?
That I had from home, that I was bar mitzvahed with.
Very nice.
And it was Passover, and I just happened to open the Bible, and I read a couple of pages in it, and then I closed it. That night, we had a mortar attack. My unit supplied oxygen and acetylene to half of South Vietnam. So we had all these fields of acetylene bottles full out there. We had a mortar attack that night. And the following morning, we got up and we looked around and we saw that a bunch of the full acetylene bottles had fallen down. And when we went over to look, we noticed that a mortar had landed in the middle of them and didn't fully explode. All it did was just peel like a banana. So I said, well, I guess we got passed over because it's Passover. So I was very happy that I took out the Bible that night.
A little bit of divine inspiration right there.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that one.
You're welcome, Rabbi.
When was your crossing of the threshold in your own journey where you knew this wasn't Kansas anymore?
When did I know I wasn't in Kansas? I think it really hit me when I was in country, like in February, during Tet. Matter of fact, I got there in January and Tet was February. And we had an attack on a perimeter, and we were watching a plane fly by. And after the plane would go maybe a few meters or behind it, to be a large flash, like it was being shot at. And I said to one of my friends next to me, I said, we're going to watch him go down. But we learned later, all he was doing, those flashes, were taking pictures of the Viet Cong that were coming closer to our perimeter. He was letting go flashes to take pictures. And I said, well, we're here now. I mean, there's no turning back anymore. So that's, I think, when it really woke up and realized where we were.
And what was the emotion associated with that?
I was scared. I mean, you gotta be. I mean, here we are, just in country for like 2 months already, and we saw this. But like everything else, you get used to it, and after a certain point, you start counting. We're leaving here. We're getting out of here.
Yeah. What was it like to acknowledge or recognize that feeling of fear? Because you're still, how old are you, 18?
Just 20.
Just 20 years old and realizing for the first time what fear really looks like.
Yeah, and it was scary. You know, you're fighting something that you can't even see. Like they told you during the day they're there to help you, and at night they're there to kill you. So
Yeah, recognizing the enemy.
yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that story. We'll do more a little later.